Hey guys, so we have an announcement for a Legends Limited character getting a unique equipment. So this is going to be a pretty good week, actually. It seems to be. It'll be, of course, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And then we're also getting a unique equipment. This is going to be a very equipment-heavy week. We have Zenkai Rush resetting this week. We have co-op resetting this week. And we are going to have the new unique equip for our Legends Limited character. So there's going to be at the very least 3 new equips, and then the following week we have PvP resetting. So there's a lot of equipment coming up soon here. It would be really nice if they did drop a Bonanza. I'm not expecting one, but they are technically doing an update for the app, so maybe they're going to be releasing a Bonanza along with that. But we do know who this is for. It is for a GT character. I have the GT team pulled up here, the GT tag pulled up here. So we have characters like Omega Shenron, who, over a year old, like not horrible, but, definitely could benefit a lot from a unique equipment. Super Baby 2, Super 17 is a really good candidate. We have Universal Spirit Bomb Goku, who was really good on release. I think probably still one of the more underrated characters of all time on release. This guy was much better than I think many people thought he was. So these are all good candidates for unique equips. The unique equip is for the Tag 4s. This is a Tag Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta unique equipment. I think, first of all, this character should have gotten a Zenkai Awakening. I don't think that they should have gotten a unique equipment. This is a character now at this point. I mean, if we can even go up and filter by like the oldest Legends Limited characters to not have a Zenkai. Non-Zenkai only. Right, they're on the bottom row. This is a 2022 character. They are the 6th oldest Legends Limited character to not have a Zenkai. So I'm not sure why they're getting a unique equipment. I mean, at the end of the day, let me just give you guys some inside information. You guys ready for this top secret information that nobody knows? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if they get a Zenkai or a unique equipment. If they wanted to, they could easily make a unique equipment more impactful than a Zenkai Awakening. It's very easy to do, right? We've seen this with a lot of characters where sometimes characters will get a unique equipment that is really impressive, and then sometimes characters will get Zenkai Awakenings that are not very impressive. So it doesn't really matter if they get a unique equipment or a Zenkai Awakening, but just given how old the character is, it would have made a lot more sense to me if they would have given this character a Zenkai instead of a unique equipment. It is what it is. The big loss on this is not the actual buff they're going to get. It's the Zenkai ability not being on this character because they're not getting a Zenkai Awakening. So the fact that they're getting unique equipment, I mean, I think people are probably going to blow this out of proportion a little bit more than they need to. I definitely don't think they should have gotten a unique equipment. I think they should have gotten a Zenkai Awakening. But again, I think it's not as big of a deal as people probably think it is. So, unique equipment for the Tag 4s. This doesn't really eliminate any possibility for Vegeta's color, right? I'm going into this like Vegeta is either purple, red, or blue. No way in hell is he going to be green. So this character getting a buff here doesn't really like eliminate the possibility that Vegeta is going to be a certain color. If for example, Super 17 was going to be getting a unique equipment here instead of the Tag 4s, I'd be like, okay. To me, this means the chances of Vegeta being red are now much lower. Or if Super Baby 2 was getting the equipment, I would say, okay, Vegeta's chances of being yellow are much lower. I guess we can kind of soft confirm here now that Vegeta probably won't be green, which was by far the worst color for him anyway. So I guess we can just kind of pencil that in. Vegeta will not be green probably. But the Tag 4s, I mean, I guess we could just pull them up here. This is a character that I think could actually be pretty impactful. It's going to depend on what Vegeta actually does. At this point, I'm expecting Vegeta to have some kind of second life mechanic, and the main reason why is because the Tag 4s have this. Following effects occur when an enemy activates an ultimate, awakened, or rising rush while this character is in the battlefield. Shortens ally sub count by 10. So I imagine Vegeta will probably have a second life mechanic, but he probably won't have his own sub count manipulation, right? So it's not going to be a case of like, I don't know, we could just pull up Let me go all the way back up here. It's not going to be a case of like this green Vegeta where he has a second life mechanic, and then on top of having a second life mechanic, he also has his own subcount manipulation built into his mechanics, right? I think what will happen is this Ultra Vegeta, just because they probably are intending you to use this character with the Tag 4, now that they're getting a unique equipment here, probably going to have some kind of like indestructible. I actually probably say I would expect indestructible on this guy at this point. If I had to guess, I will just say indestructible for Vegeta makes sense to me. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So he probably will have either indestructible or maybe potentially have a comeback. We'll see. They like giving Ultras comebacks. But some kind of second life mechanic where he doesn't necessarily need to have subcount manipulation because of the way that the Tag 4s work with this subcount manipulation. So there's that. There's also the fact that Vegeta, the reverse kind of side of the character, is reverse green, which can actually be pretty impactful. The funny thing about this is, like, if they're not going to give us any strong purple characters, maybe they can give us a strong reverse green character. So it's not actually like a purple character, but we're ready to go, guys. Like, this character, yeah, they're going to be weak to purple on the Goku side, but don't worry. We have the purple opponents covered with the reverse green Vegeta. All the mighty purple characters in the meta right now, beware. I wonder if this might even indicate more so that Ultra Vegeta is going to be purple, because they're going to be buffing a character that has reverse green. Anyway, yeah, I mean, this is an interesting character. I always liked their design, honestly. This is a character that dropped post Blue Beast Gohan, so they kind of just barely avoided being cast into the void, right? Beast Gohan dropped. Where are we here? This Blue Beast Gohan dropped, and immediately every single character that dropped before Beast Gohan was rendered useless and irrelevant and obsolete immediately. The day this character dropped, the entirety of the game before him became completely 100% worthless and useless and obsolete, just 100% worthless. So they came out after him. They just barely were able to skate by the Beast Gohan extinction event. It's like when the dinosaurs went extinct with the asteroid. Beast Gohan essentially is the asteroid that wiped out the game. Everything before him died, and everything that came out after him, had a chance at least. So the Tag 4s, honestly, the Tag 4s were kind of like up there with Blue Beast Gohan. I still think Beast Gohan was a better character, obviously, on release than the Tag 4s, but the Tag 4s with their team was certainly in contention for like best setup in the game. It was them, it was purple Android 17, who could actually be an interesting Zenkai now, and it was the yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This guy right here. This yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku was actually not good on release initially. This guy dropped right before the 3rd anniversary, before Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He wasn't very good, and then he got his Zenkai before the 2022 Legends Fest came out. And then this guy was used next to the Tag 4s, and then the third character was the 1% sparking on the Tag 4s banner, the purple Android 17, and this was your GT team. It was a very, very good team. I think it probably was the best team in the game, actually. Even though Blue Beast was better than all three of these characters, I think the synergy that all three of these characters have with each other just worked too well. So it could be interesting to see. Maybe they're going to give a Zenkai buff to this purple 17. Theoretically, they could give a second unique equip to this yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and we can kind of try and recreate that 2022 Legends Fest GT setup here. But I don't know. I mean, for them giving a unique equipment to the Tag 4s, I guess they're not going to be Zenkaiing a Legends Limited character here, right? Because we only have the only Legends Limited characters we have for GT besides the Tag 4s that have not Zenkai awakened are all 2024 characters, right? GT Spirit Bomb Goku is a 2024 character, and then so is 17, so is Baby, and so is Omega. So I don't know if they're gonna. I mean, would they Zenkai Spirit Bomb Goku? That would be crazy if they Zenkai'd Spirit Bomb Goku and then they gave this character unique equipment. Like that doesn't make sense. So I think we're probably not going to see a Legends Limited Zenkai this month in September. Probably. We'll see. It could be not related to GT, I guess, because we're not even in September yet, but I think purple 17 is on the table. I think yellow Majub is on the table. This guy could be really annoying. And then I would like Nova Shenron, potentially. This green Super Saiyan Goku was a menace when he dropped. I mean, Rildo, I guess. But yeah, I mean, there's some 1% sparkings that we have in the discussion here for Zenkais. But a little bit surprised they decided to go with the unique equipment for the Tag Force here instead of the straight up Zenkai Awakening, considering how old they are. But I think this could be effective. I think it could be. We'll see. Right? We've had some hit or miss characters. I think like a good example of... if we go over to the character screen, actually, I should just filter by LFs here. Let's do Legends Limited only, and then all characters. So like a good example of a character that I think they did a good job with the unique equipment for is Full Power Frieza. I think Full Power Frieza is much better with his unique equip. And then an example of a character where they didn't do such a great job. And I'm just looking at the screen here. Like the Tag Blues got their equip last year, around the same time that we're in right now. Not a very effective equip. Blue 17, very effective unique equip. I think they did a really good job with his unique equip. An example of a not very effective unique equip or the Buu Duo. The Buu Duo didn't get a very good unique equipment, so it kind of is hit or miss, depending on what they do with it. But again, at the end of the day, it doesn't actually really matter if they go with a Zenkai or a unique equip, because they can scale these and balance these however they want, right? Unique equips could easily end up becoming better than a potential Zenkai for a character. So we will see what this looks like. I guess we're not going to be able to actually see what the details are on this until maintenance ends on Wednesday night, my time. So we got quite a bit of time to wait. We got like two days almost to wait for this. Let me know what you guys think of the Tag Force getting unique equipment, and I will see you in the next one.